So usually I would start my video by singing the theme song to the show that I watched. But being that Selling the OC doesn't have a theme song and they kind of just do this like random thing with pop songs, I'm going to make up my own. Da 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 da. We're in the OC. Ooh, ooh, and this is me. Ooh, ooh, selling real estate. Ooh, ooh, but I gotta get a date. Ooh, ooh, selling real estate. Selling real estate. Looking for the girls I hate. Selling real estate. Selling real estate. This is my Selling the OC video. Okay.
Let's say, hey, this is a non-descript song. It is not the song to author. It is song for DW. And let's say, hey, this is DW song today. She gon' learn to walk and play and be critical of media.
Hi, welcome back. My name is DW. I am a media consumer like you, brought to you by viewers like you. So thank you. Today I'm taking a break from my, make sure my camera focuses. I'm taking a break from my Good Girls video, and I'm coming at you live. If I keep looking at the side, it's because my monitor's here, but my camera's here. I'm coming at you live because I just binged the whole first season of Selling the OC on Netflix. Do I have a Netflix partnership? No, but maybe you should like get at me. Netflix, I'm selling your shows for you. I just watched Selling the OC. Um, a little about me. Uh, I have watched every season of Selling Sunset. I wasn't like an onset fan, but my bestie Arenya, shout out to Arenya, go check out her YouTube. I think it's is Feasting Season is her website. Her YouTube is Arenya White. Go check it out. She like is a cook and stuff. Anyway, she came to the pit and introduced me to Selling Sunset when it was in the second season, because the second season had just come out, babes, and I was like, it's amazing. It was amazing. So it was amazing. So anyway, my fiance and I were just like scrolling through looking for things to watch because, you know, that's what we do. It was a random time that we both were off from work. And so we were just, do you guys hear that truck? New York City, everyone. Are you going to move though? Okay, so we were both just looking for things to watch, and because that's what we do. We just like, that's our love language. We just binge watch shows, watch movies. Boom. So we are just like looking for things to watch, and we just happened upon so you know when you watch something and then at the end that Netflix shows you like four different like recommended things. So they recommended us Selling the OC, and I was like, "Oh, absolutely. The O group and OC. I'm in, baby." And so I was in. And so I watched the whole thing in 2 days. Just, I think, 8 episodes of filth and reality television. I was here for it. I was here for the opulence, even though I currently live, excuse me, I currently live in a, damn, my voice. Hello? Okay. I didn't do my vocal. I currently live in a 1 bedroom apartment. Me, my fiance, and my cat. So I am not in the wheelhouse to be buying. Can you focus? Okay, to be buying million, billion, jajillion dollar homes. I'm just not. And as you know, on this channel, Not Dora Winifred, we are pro eat the rich. But, 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 We do like a little opulence. Don't kill us. We do like a little opulence. We do like a little opulence. We do like a little. We like a little HGTV. We like a little $1 million listing. So first of all, read me. Leave me a comment and just read me for the filth, the capitalist filth I am. Just read me, okay? Just read me. But I do like the shows. So anyway, selling the OC is selling Sunset, but I don't know about you guys. Let's get into it. We're friends here. I don't know about you guys, but the last season of Selling Sunset to me was lackluster, babes. It was lackluster, honey. So I'm kind of just like over it. I'm kind of over it. Not in like a bad way. I'm gonna still watch it, but I'm kind of over it because it's kind of boring. Anyway, it's kind of manufactured. I'm gonna do some more lip gloss. It's kind of manufactured. Watch me do my makeup and talk about selling the OC. Not really. That's Amanda's. That's Amanda's vein. Like shout out to Amanda BB. Go subscribe to her as well, even though she has like way more followers than me. I love her so much. Every time she releases a video, I watch it because she's so funny. Anyway, what the fuck was I talking about? Okay, yeah. No. What was I talking about, y'all? I feel like Dora. Anyway, like Selling Sunset has just gotten kind of fake. I know I'm not stupid. I know reality TV is fake. Duh. I literally, my first video on here was talking about Snowflake Mountain. I'm not crazy. But like, at least fake it. Okay, so Selling the OC is new. We got new girls, and I'm going to talk about all the girls. And we have guys. We have guys. That's not Jason or Brett. Aren't you like excited? We have guys. So we're going to do that. We're going to talk about that. We're going to do that. I don't want to do episode by episode because I don't feel like it. But I'm going to do character by character because everybody gets a little read. Everybody gets a little read. How about that? Okay. So yeah, like I said, I binge watched this show, baby. I watched it. I took notes. I was texting, shout out to Arenya. I was texting Arenya, my BBFF, the whole time I was watching it because I was like, this is crazy. And of course, she introduced me to the show. So, you know, if somebody introduces you to the show or to the series and you go back, I'm trying this new thing. I'm sorry, I keep staring at myself. I'm trying this new thing. I'm not wearing any makeup. And I'm just wearing lip gloss. And I'm just looking at myself because I look great. Okay. Yeah. So, like, I texted her and I was like, oh, so blah, 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 just talking about all of it. And just like my first, let me see, I'm going to give you guys my first text message so I can clue you in on what I was on. My first message to her is, holy shit, the first house, we could all live in it and our kids, LMAO, unquote, right? And that's how I felt. All of these houses, beautiful. Like, they weren't all, like, okay, the thing about Selling Sunset is all the houses kind of look alike and they're small. They're small. And only, like, a couple people could live in there. It's like a bachelor pad, bachelorette pad, stuff like that, right? But these houses, babies, these homes, $1 million listing, $1 billion listings. We're just gonna get into it. Finally, I've been recording for 7 minutes. We're gonna get into it. Yeah. So the way that I'm doing this is I have a cast list. You can't see. Good. We have a cast list. We have a cast list. And I'm just going to be looking at the cast list and going over the cast and like what's going on. This is spoilers. This is for people who already watched it or who never are going to watch it. And that's just like my tea. Okay, so here we go. Here we go. How are you guys, by the way? Are you good? Is everybody doing good? Everybody drinking water and blue juice? I'm really on this blue juice kick right now. Boathouse Farms. I really like their blue juice. I don't like the other blue juice that has carrots in it. I like the one with bananas. I don't like carrots, and I can taste the carrots. Before you tell me I can't taste the carrots, yes, I can. And I don't like it. So, I'm sinking looks. um, Literally, I'm just reading my comments, y'all. Okay, so let's get into it. So the first character that this Marie Claire article lists, the article is called the. Can you see that? The cast of Selling the OC, your guide. If you want to follow along with me, I'm not reading what they say. I'm just using it for the cast list, literally, because there's so many fucking people, and they're all new people, and I'm really bad at names. Okay, the first person I'm going to talk about, I'm going to insert her picture right here. Alex Hall. First of all, there are 3 Alexes on the show. Don't get it twisted. So I'm literally just saying their whole names. Like on Recess when they were like Ashley's. I'm saying all of the Alex's names. All of them. I was going to do Hall, Jarvis, and Rose, but I'm going to do their full names because that's what this calls for. Alex Hall is introduced to us. Low key, she's introduced like they want us to look at her as the protagonist. The protagonist. Yeah. Okay, so right, she is a single mom. It says devoted to her son. Here's my problem with Alex Hall. Alex Hall is the real villain of the show. Maybe I shouldn't have done her first, but she is. She's the real villain of the show. She instigates, she's immature, she makes everything about herself. She's the kind who throws rocks and hides her hands, and I'm just like thinking about all the shit that she did. She's gonna appear a lot in other essay characters, in other cast members like things with me because she has her hand in like every pot. But I'm still trying to figure out. She sold one house, I think, this season. One house, and I'm trying to figure out, to the best of my ability, um, what the fuck is your problem? Like, granted, I have people I don't like, obviously. In work, in life, there's people I don't like, but I'm never just like antagonistic towards them. And I feel like Alex Hall is antagonistic towards them. And so I have a few instances that I have written down. Okay, that I have written down about Alex Hall's behavior. And I just like boom, Alex Hall is continuously snickering behind her hand, like laughing, throwing antagonistic Antigone throwing antagonistic comments, okay, at people. She did snub Gio's wife. First of all, we'll get to Gio, but she did snub Gio's wife, and we have it on candid camera. She was right there, and you didn't speak to her. It's a work function. Shouldn't you be the one speaking? I know sometimes white people and black people have this thing where like white people don't really speak when they like come in the room and stuff. And like, I get it. But this is a business meeting. You're supposed to speak. You're supposed to speak to everybody. Why wouldn't you speak to that lady? And apparently you guys were friends and stuff. And for you to blow it all out of proportion when Gio came to you, as a friend, he came to you and said, hey, my wife felt some kind of way because you snubbed her. Like, and you weren't like immediately like, oh, I'm so sorry, or oh, like, I apologize, I didn't mean it in that way, I was looking for my water, I didn't mean it in that way. Like, come on, Alex Hall. And Hall. And I really just like, why wouldn't you apologize? And then he came to you one on one and you said you felt jumped. So you told all the girls, what he said, and all the girls are, of course, yep, 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 and then go behind you and just attack him on the beach when it's supposed to be a fun family function at the beach, a fun family function at the beach. And then you go and you just like, you get them to gang up on him and then be like, well, I wasn't ganged up on. No, Alex Hall, because it was one on one. Excuse me, I burped. And for real, Gio was a real man because. I'm sorry. But Gio was a real man because he said, she was like, what does it have to do with you? My wife was offended, so you offended me because that's how marriage works. We're the real men. Real men stand up. Real men stand up. Real men stand up. Stand up. Real men stand up. Okay, sorry. I got excited. We'll get to that. Gio, I see you and I like that. I like that kind of energy. I like that kind of energy, baby. Okay. Alex Hall. The way you talk to people is really kind of crazy. And I'll just say this. Kayla, you're getting your own section where I'm reading you. But I will say this. If Alex Hall had talked to me the way that she talked to Kayla at that meeting. Do y'all know what meeting I'm talking about? The meeting, excuse my light skin hands. The meeting where, not the one, just hear my fingers, sorry. Not the one, not the second one, where they were just like, you know, she I'll get to it. But the first one, when she was like, well, you said you was going to list me as a listing agent and blah, 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 blah. And Jason had to get her together and be like, oh, no, baby, that's not how it works. Actually, Kayla was in the right. And she huffed and puffed and left. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Kayla was sitting there and she was real calm. I commend her for this. I give it to her. She was very calm. She was just talking to her. I commend her. Very calm. The way that I would have snapped. She yelled, yelling in my face, cursing. Why are you cursing? Why are you cussing? Because this is a whole business meeting. This is a whole business meeting with everybody. Why are you so mad? Why are you so mad? Why are you cursing at me? Why are you cussing at me? Why are you cussing at me? I didn't understand it. I didn't understand it. I was so confused at why she was cussing. I was so sorry. It was like studio audience. I was very confused why she was cussing. Why she was she's just like, she's immature. She doesn't like confrontation. She throws rocks. She hides her hands. She just doesn't. She blames all the other problems on Alex Jarvis and Alex Rose. But it's like, sister, you're the one instigating most of the events, along with Polly. We'll get to you, Polly, because I have something to say, in the words of NWA. I have something to say. Okay. Okay, so the second meeting when Alex Hall was talking to Kayla, and they had this whole thing where they talked, right? They talked about the show, the listing, because Kayla's new at selling real estate, so she asked Alex Hall to be like on the listing with her. Not even on the listing with her, to help her out with the listing. Capicio? And so like the second meeting, okay, so Kayla and Alex Hall have a little luncheon. Maybe it was brunch. I don't know. But it was literally like, okay, so the client wants to raise the price, blah, 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 blah. Mind you, Kayla has told the other people in the office that the client feels like Alex Hall is like a used car salesman because she's pushy. And Alex Hall says, well, he makes me feel this small. But she doesn't tell her that. Kayla doesn't tell her that the client thinks that she's a used car salesman. Clocked. So they have another team meeting with Jason at the helm, of course, because he run it. Oppenheim Group. Okay. And out of nowhere, so Kayla also called Jason. This is low-key for Kayla's part, but I have to say this because Alex Hall, for you to blindside Kayla like that at that meeting and just be like, well, I don't want to be on the listing anymore. I'm going to cut my losses. Why wouldn't you have told your friend that they're all supposed to be friends? Why wouldn't you have told your friend that beforehand? I'm just saying it couldn't be me. Your friends are not your friends. Okay? Um like I said, Kayla's a true professional. Kayla is a true professional in this instance because I would have cussed her out. In this instance. Okay. Alex Hall will appear in different sections of this video, and I'm not finished with her because there's a lot of things that happened that she was in. She was in everybody's business but her own. Okay, also call out post again to Alex Hall. She goes on this blind date with, or it's not even a blind date. She goes on this date with this guy, and the next day she's telling the friends about the guy, and he calls her. She puts him on speaker, and he's like, "What did he say?" He said nothing burning but my cock or something. Look. I'm just repeating what he said. I don't even say that, okay? I don't use those words, but that's what he said. And like, she didn't tell him he was on speaker, and I think she did that to be to the drama of it all. And I don't live for that because that was embarrassing. And I promise you, well, I don't even promise you because I don't know. He probably never talked to her again. Anyway, that's Alex Hall. She's going to be appear in different sections of this video. I have to take a break because I need to get some water. I'm back with the bullshit. So, I'm back. Just waiting for my camera to recognize that I am the focus. Okay, so. The people just be fighting on my block. Okay, so, you know what's crazy? Marie Claire, I fuck with you because you did the list exactly how I would have did it. I'm going to talk about Alex Jarvis and Alex Rose. I'm not going to talk about, they're always together because they're a team, they're a dynamic duo. I'm not going to talk about them separate. I'm going to talk about them, I'm not going to talk about them together. I'm going to talk about them separate, and then we can go as a group when we get to everybody. Okay, I made a heart. So, Alex Jarvis is about that business. She's about selling homes. She's about selling homes. And everybody hates on her and Alex Rose. And I'm trying to figure out, is it jealousy? Because honestly, they're the only ones selling. They're the only ones showing. Not the only ones. Because Gio, shout out to Gio, a real man. They're not the only ones selling and showing. But they are like selling. That's why Jason don't got nothing to say to them because they be doing it, okay? Alex Jarvis is the tall, lithe one, okay? Fashion, dresses down. Like, she looks great all the time. I never had anything bad to say about what she had on. She looked great all the time. She is engaged like me. Girlies up. Yeah. I like Alex Jarvis. I don't have anything to say. They really be hating on her, and I'm trying to figure out, is it jealousy? Is it jealousy? And here's the thing. Here's the thing. The way that the show set up the first episode, you would think that Alex Jarvis and Alex Rose were the antagonists. But no, it's Alex Hall who's the real villain, honey. She's the real villain. And you would think that it was them, but no, it's her. Anyway, back to Alex Jarvis. She's fine. I can't think of any notes right now. She used to be a lawyer, apparently. You can tell she's intelligent, the way that she talks, her cadence, and how she carries herself. Next. Watch, you see how short that was. You see how long Alex Hall's part was? You see how short Alex Jarvis' part was? Alexandra Rose is fine. Okay, everyone says that she's the mean girl. She's the one that makes Alex Jarvis mean and stuff. I didn't believe this. Arenia told me. Arenia was like, yeah, she's shy. And I was like, no, she seems like a bitch. No, I think that she is about her money and she is inside herself. And I apologize to you, Alexandra Rose, that I prejudged you, Alexandra Rose. I'm sorry, because you and your bestie, Alexandra Jarvis, you're about that money, and that's what I'm about too. Okay? That's what I'm about too. I don't know how to sell real estate. Hell, I don't want the guy's job. I'm having a hard time with mine. But like, take me under your wing. Anyway, I don't want to sell real estate. I could. I could do anything, baby. I'm you see that headshot in the back? There it is. That's me. I can do anything, baby. But anyway, Alexandra Rose, you're fine. I did not like your hair at the first party or your dress, but literally, I feel like you saw yourself and you fixed yourself up. And it's like, girl, those extensions, you look good. All of your outfits after that look good. You look good. You should be proud of yourself from where you came from and all that crazy shit that happened with all your mom and stuff. That don't even matter because look where you are now. Okay. Literally, Alexandra. Okay, so now I'm gonna talk about them as like together. Alexandra Rose and Alexandra Jarvis. Alex Rose, Alex Jarvis. Y'all be selling the fuck out them houses and you show the houses and you're super professional and you don't have to be friends with the people that you work with. And that's all I will say. They'll try to bully you into being friends with you. You don't have to be friends with the people that you worked with. You don't have to. Just do your fucking job and that's what you do. I'm not even telling y'all this for y'all. I'm telling the rest of the crew. The rest of the crew. I'm telling the rest of the crew it. Because it seems like you're the only people who do not sorry, geo erasure. You do what you're supposed to do. Okay. You do what you're supposed to do. So it's really fucked up how you and I tell my fiance this, there's haters everywhere. You could just be walking your dog and somebody gonna hate on you. There's haters everywhere. There's haters everywhere. And it's crazy. You have to watch out. You have to secure yourself because there's haters everywhere. And it's really, really crazy how if you just go to work and you do your job, bitches hate on you. It's really crazy. It's really crazy. They literally sold a $12 million home. At the end of the season, they sold a $12 million home. They got up and they raised the O bell. They like rang the O bell. Why none of them bitches clapped? Looking stuck on fucking stupid. Exactly. I don't like stuff like that. I don't like stuff like that because they're always like, you're standoffish, you're this, you're that. And it's like, am I? Or are you just intimidated? Are you just mad, baby? Are you just mad, honey, that you're not me? Yeah. That's literally it for them. They're gonna appear in other people's stuff. Okay. Oh, wait a minute. Alex Hall. Excuse me. Alex Hall called Alex Jarvis and Alex Rose, I know it's confusing, called them bullies. And the only bully here is you and your rat-tat-tat group of bandits. You're the bullies. You're the bullies. And I'm going to expose you. I feel like anonymous. I'm going to expose you. Next person on my Marie Claire list, Brandy Marshall. Brandy, get up. Get up. Get up and be your own person because you're out here, okay, running after Alex Hall, doing all of this stuff. You need to get with the winning team. You need to be your own person. And here's the thing. I hear all the chatter. I heard you when you said that one of them, Alex Rose or Alex Jarvis, said that you girls were different or something. I don't know what you took from that. I understand. I'm black. Microaggressions. You got to be careful. You got to be careful. Maybe it was a microaggression. I wasn't there when she said it, so I can't tell you how to feel about that. So if you don't want to get with them, that's cool. But don't follow after Alex Hall and all these other bitches because you have to think for yourself. And the fact that you were like, yeah, I actually liked Alex Jarvis when I first came, but then I looked around the office and then I figured out that, she wasn't nice. Girl, think for yourself. Oh my God. Think for yourself. Think for yourself. Think for yourself. And I'm very sorry to hear about your mom. This is genuine. I'm sorry to hear about your mom. Um, I don't know if you sold a house to that basketball player, but if you did, good on you. But you have to stop. First of all, who was that? Alex Travis tried to sit you down on that boat and talk to you one on one, woman on woman, right? Just tried to talk to you. And Alex Hall comes and sits next to you to like yap 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 in your ear and stuff, and you're just like, yeah, yeah, yeah. And you keep saying that I'm not in the drama, I'm not in the drama, I'm not in the drama. But it sure looks like you are. It sure looks like you go out of your way to find it. It sure does. It sure looks that way to me. And I might wear glasses, but with them on, it's 2020, baby. And I see you. Get up. Get up. Because you're a pretty girl. Okay. You're pretty. And first of all, I'm from Alabama too. Okay. I'm from Alabama too. I do call people honey. And I don't call them honey like honey or something like that. I don't call them honey shady. I just, sometimes they're honey. That's the same as me saying girl. That's the same as me saying bitch. Like it's a term of endearment. Honey. So the fact that you're like, oh no, it's always shade. You don't know. Are you from Alabama? Like, and I'm not proud of being from Alabama. You know, I'm not proud of my state a lot of the times. Okay, I'm proud of the black people there. Yes, I'm not proud of my state all the times. But before you talk, make sure you know what you're talking about. Do I even have anything else for Brandy? No, because she was a lapdog. Next. Gio, a real man, stood up for his wife, is about that money. Is he snobbish? Yes, but because he was born in Newport, he's fucking loaded. Like eat the rich, but he's loaded. I don't. Here's the thing. I don't understand. It's a lot of jealousy on this. It's a lot of jealousy on this. It's a lot of I feel like sitting back, right? It's a lot of jealousy on this show. And he was another one. Alex Saul, like I said, was introduced as the protagonist, like we were supposed to root for her. And Gio was another one introduced as like an antagonist to her. Um, I don't get it. Gio does his job. He sells houses. He stepped to you as a husband defending his wife, also as your coworker, because why would his wife talk to you when she's not your coworker? Okay? At a business event. Like about a business event. It was your coworker. Anyway, Alex Hall. Gio. Like I said, they try to make him seem like the villain. He's not a villain to me. He's literally not even a villain to me. He's fine. His mom is on the show a lot because she also sells real estate. They're rich. They're rich white people. I. It's whatever. I will say he is about business and he's not about like the yappity yip yip. Because it's really just like. Again, Alex Hall tried to got all her minions to jump on him for what happened between Alex Hall and his wife, but it's really just like, why don't you just apologize and go and move on? Why are you doing that? Because you're guilty? Oh, okay. Um he's cool. He's fine. Whatever. As of August 27th, Saturday, he's fine. If something comes out after then, I have no affiliation. Okay. Kayla. Kayla was low-key the source of a lot of problems this season. I have to put this down. But not before I bring up my notes about Kayla. Kayla was the cause of a lot of problems this season. Front to back. Beginning to ending. She was the source of a lot of problems. Kayla's cool. And I understand that Kayla... Okay, here's the thing. I'm going to give her props first, and then I'm going to go in. Kayla has a lot going on. She's a single mom. She wants to find love. She doesn't have anybody at home but her son. She had her son. She got pregnant with her son when she was 16. She got kicked out of the house. She was staying in shelters. That's delicious. And I get it. I get it, and I give her her props from where she started to where she is now. Oh, I give you your flowers, I give you your roses. Um, However, you're wishy-washy. You're wishy-washy. And you were like, oh, anything I say, I'll say it to somebody's face. No, you won't. You're wishy-washy. And I see you. You're new, and I get it. You're trying to figure out who to go with, what to... Yeah? My cat just started talking. I guess he don't like what I'm saying about Kayla. Um, you're you say you're not about the drama. You're in the drama. You're just like Brandy. You're a lapdog for Alex Hall, who continuously treats you like shit. Paulie, who continuously treats you like shit. Get up. Rise up. Get up, because it's not. It's not working for me. And I know it's not working for you, babe. Do you see how Alex Hall talked to you at that meeting? And you were very calm, and I love that. But for you at the end of the season to cry and tell Alex Hall you're the only one that I would trust with my life. You're the only one. First of all, I don't like people on reality shows saying stuff like that, because I just met you. People on Big Brother do that all the time. People on just like different reality shows, Survivor and shit, do that all the time. Like, I would trust you with my life. I don't know you. Maybe you shouldn't trust me, because if it comes from you or me, I'm winning. Anyway, that's me. Anyway, Kayla. I'm really struggling with this because I actually like you. I actually like you. And you're a grown ass woman. As am I. I actually like you. Your friends are not your friends, and maybe you should really take a look around at your friends. When you were sitting at brunch with Paulie and you were voicing your concerns and how frustrated you are, how busy you feel, how overwhelmed you feel, and all she could do was bring it back to her, that should have told you something. That should have told you something right off the grip. She could only bring it back to her. She could only relate to you through her experiences, through her lens, and that's kind of fucked up. If you sit down and say, yeah, my mom's really sick, and the other person is like, oh, well, I had a cold last week. We're not talking about you. We're talking about me and my mother. Why are you talking about you? Okay? You gotta watch it. Not all the time, but you gotta watch people who do that. Narcissism. You gotta watch people who do that. Who can only relate to you through them. Who only see you through them. You better watch. You better pay attention, baby. You better take some notes, honey. I'm talking like that. But I'm sorry. They don't like me calling them honey. They don't like me calling them honey. I'm saying it as a term of endearment. Like, you need to watch out, baby. You need to watch out. Your friends are not your friends. Every time you complain to Alex Hall or you complain to Paulie, don't you know they would go to each other and talk shit about you, about what you complained about? And Brandy in that? Don't you know they would all talk shit about you, about how you're not overwhelmed and how you're not lonely because you have a son? You better watch the hell out. You better open your goddamn eyes and get the fuck up off the ground, baby. Also, you kissed that man. You kissed that married man. You kissed him. What was his name? Tyler. You kissed Tyler. He was married. He was a married man. And you were fucked up and you shouldn't have did it. But you were a bigger person and you got up and you apologized to him because he was the one who mattered. You apologized to him, and I hope you apologize to his wife, Goddess Brittany Snow. I hope you apologize to her because I love her. But that's not because I hope you apologize to her, because that's his wife. But you should have just apologized to her. Blah. For Alex Hall and Paulie to take that as a personal offense against them, you have to watch people like that. You really have to watch people like that. Paulie said, oh, you should apologize to me because my marriage ended in him cheating on me. So you should apologize to me specifically. If she don't take her ass on, I really didn't get it. And Tyler forgave you. And I don't fault you for going to Jarvis and Alex Rose and telling them about your story, but you're a flip flopper because you only did that because you know they don't like them, and so you knew that they would be on your side, and that's fucked up. That's fucked up. But you wouldn't defend them on that boat when they said that, when everybody else was saying that Alex Jarvis and Alex Rose brought up old shit about you. You sat there and cried. You wouldn't defend them on the boat when you're the one who brought it up on the boat. You're the one who did that. You're the one who said if I was acting the way that Polly was acting with Tyler, it would have been a big thing. You said that. Own your stuff, little girl. Spit. Shout out to Ayanna, but own it, because you said that. But you're going to sit there and cry, and then Alex Hall is going to come for you, and you're going to be like, and then you're going to let Tyler ream into Alex Jarvis and Alex Rose? How dare you? And how dare you, Tyler? But I'm going to get to you. Don't think Brittany Snow is going to save you now. Don't think she's going to save you. It was just really fucked up. It's just really fucked up. That whole situation's really fucked up. It made me personally uncomfortable, but does she have to apologize to me? No. You know what made me uncomfortable? Not even the kiss, because I wasn't even there. What made me really uncomfortable, and also, side note, this is what happens when you have a bar in your office. We Work. Did nobody watch We Work? Nobody watched it but me? Okay. Nobody did the reading? All right. The next person after Kayla, the next person they have is Lauren Short. I don't know who you are. You pop up on stuff, and I've never even, I think you had like 3 lines in this whole show. I know you work there, but who are you? Because you weren't on the boat. Or was she? I don't know. I don't know. You're next. Next. Polly. Polly, I am not a psychiatrist. I can't diagnose people, so I won't diagnose people. All I have to say is every time I saw you on this show, you were drunk. You were drunk and belligerent and yelling at everybody and calling people cunts and bitches and shit. You say you hate Alexandra Jarvis. Excuse me, Jesus. You say you hate Alexandra Jarvis so much and won't tell us why. You walked up to her fucking fiance and said, good luck with her. I don't see how you can stand her. Are you out of your mind? To me, that's fighting words. And that's fighting words. We would have fought. How dare you say that to my fiance? I'm sorry I got really close to the mic, but how dare you? How dare you? And all of this stuff, every time something happens to you, you exaggerate and you blow it out of proportion. And Alex Hall takes that shit and she runs with it and she uses it. And the fact that you sit there screaming, the fact that you strip naked on a beach in front of married men, and then you're going to talk about how Kayla is inappropriate. And Kayla owes you an apology for kissing Tyler. You stripped naked. You sat in Tyler's lap. You kissed Tyler on the nose. Oh, shit. Oh, sorry. You kissed Tyler on the nose. You did all of this stuff. And you're sitting there talking about how Kayla's inappropriate. Polly, did you not remember because you were drunk, Polly? I'm not a psychiatrist. I can't diagnose you. But all I have is what I see. And from what I see from the show that I watched. I don't know about your real character in real life, baby. I don't know you in real life. From the character I watched, you're always drunk, Polly. You're always belligerent. You're always yelling at everybody. I have never had to talk to a girl like this in my life. When my mother talks to me like this, it's because she loves me. Polly, get up. Stop. Not even get up, because you are up, but just stop. Maybe sit down. Maybe sit down, Polly. Because it's not cute, Polly. It's not. It's not cute. It's not fun, Polly. Oh, also, side note, this is one thing about Polly. I liked you at the beginning, but then it's like, it's too much. It's too much. I couldn't hang out with you in real life because I don't like people who get belligerently, when they get drunk and they just get belligerent. I don't like mean drunks. I don't. You talking all this shit, you haven't sold a house. Haven't sold a condo, haven't sold a room on Airbnb, and you sitting here talking shit about the people who selling houses and stuff. I was about to say, get up, sit down. Sean, Sweet angel baby, I don't know what's wrong with you. You're great. I don't like how you were like Alex Jarvis and Alex Rose are bullies. You know what? Usually I would be like, well, if everybody says something, if everybody says it's a duck, it's a duck. But from what I've seen, if you're gonna call out them, you need to call out your friends too. You need to call out Alex Hall. You need to call out Brandy. You need to call out Paulie. Okay? If you're gonna call people bullies, call the real people bullies. And how about it's fucking like four people jumping on two people? Not even four people, it's the whole office jumping on two people. How about we talk about that? About bullying, workplace harassment. Because honestly, the EEOC would have a field day. HR would have a fucking field day, bitch. They need to call Mary. Mary would handle all of this. Anyway, I love you, Mary. Austin. Your daughters are really cute. And I like your wife. Tyler. Tyler. You called Alexandra Rose Alexandra. This is vodka or water? You called Alexandra Rose and Alexandra Jarvis bullies, and you sat there and you berated them in front of the whole group, right? You sat there and you berated them in front of the whole group. But let's talk about you. Let's talk about how you're a married man and you're like, oh, I'm open to my wife and we talk about this and those are my friends and they can do this. They can sit on my lap. They can do this. They can do that. All I have to say, because I don't know if Brittany Snow was cool with this, but all I have to say is not my husband, not my fiance, not my man. I almost said his name. If I saw him on that TV with a skinny bitch in his lap, it's not a security thing. It's not an insecurity thing. It's respect. It's respect. Gio would never. Gio would never. And that's all I have for Tyler because, like, I really don't have much for you because most of the shit that I said had to do with other people for you. I like it when you and Austin hang out. It's very bro-y. That's fun. That's fun. Okay. Why they have Brett and Jason on here? I know who Brett and Jason are. I have no notes for Brett and Jason. Like, run your life. That's really funny. Wait. Was that everyone? Did I just go over everyone? Why I feel like I'm missing somebody? Why I feel like I'm missing someone? I don't think I am though. I think I fucking Lauren. Like what? Lauren wouldn't even have a peach if this was Real Housewives. Do y'all ever be scrolling down the stuff and see ads that just like disgust you and you just have to stare at it for a second? It's like this bitch's tongue looks so crazy. Sorry. I went in on you, went in on you, went in on you. Kayla, get up. Sean, you're great. I went in on you. That's it. So that's everybody. All in all, the show, I am going to watch the second season. It was a pretty good, is pretty drama filled. I had a good time. I like how they showed the houses. I liked the houses more on this one than I did on the original Selling Sunset. Usually I have a lesson at the end of these videos. I don't have a lesson. My lessons were all in the character parts. My lessons was all about life this time. It wasn't really about capitalism and like the surveillance state and stuff, which of course that's to be seen. Of course it's a reality show. Of course the surveillance state is going to come up. Of course the issue of capitalism and the who was calling me? Oh shit, my dad. And of course the just like if billionaires, if there should be billionaires, if there should be millionaires, you know, equity and all that stuff, and housing crisis and all of that came up. And I understand if people don't want to watch that show because of this, but this is my escapism, baby. This is my escapism, baby. And unlike Snowflake Mountain, this can be escapism because it's not shoving that shit, like it's not shoving this is right in my face. So anyways, Hope you enjoyed the video. If you like the video, like it, comment, subscribe, turn on the bell notifications. If they have a second season, which I know they are, I'm totally gonna make another video about it. Did I say Good Girls at the beginning? So I'm really into Good Girls right now. My Some Girls second season video should be out at some point in September. I look great like this. This is gonna be the thumbnail. Hold on. My my Some Girls video should be out in September. Um, if you think I'm funny and stuff, you can subscribe to my TikTok where I play The Sims 4 recklessly. My TikTok is at not Dora Winifred. I'll put it on the screen or whatever. Um, yeah. If you like my skin, my clear skin, comment, tell me. If you want to know my lip gloss, it is Black Radiance SPF 15 Perfect Tone. In Urban Nude. I always wanted to do this. Can you even see it? No? Who cares? Love you guys. Have a good one. And I say, hey.
And I say, hey, hey, this is a non-descript song. It is not the song to author. It is song for